Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the Knicks. Few big men have ever possessed the skill set of Karl Anthony Towns. He's hoping to put it to use here as they get pumped up before the tip-off against the Celtics. Knicks, Celtics, round 2 continues next. The postseason continues to heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2. You take a look at the Knicks, and they're coming in with a lot of confidence after seizing home court advantage in Game 1.
And yeah, if they win tonight, we could be looking at a major upset. Already, this series is hanging in the balance.
Here's Bridges, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've shown great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. So it's Boston now. 4-point game. Here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Jacks up a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. And it's New York with a rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Here's Anunoby. Brown with some nice D.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Brown, a screen on Hart. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Hey, When in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Harden. Boston pulls it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
White finds Holiday. Now here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Towns. Tatum, shot is good.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Towns, a screen on Holiday. They need this. He gets it in there.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And here's Porzingis. Covered by Towns. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. A rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston leading by 3. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Brunson misses. Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Down low. Here's White. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Knicks trail by 10. And here's Payne outside. And Pritchard pulls it down.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. .10 left in the first quarter of the game. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Achua passes to Towns. Sinks it from distance. Towns has got 5.
Oh. The big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Cornette sets a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And early on, they've been on a tear. just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
McBride passes to Bridges. Achua with a screen. Launches a three. Bridges misses. Celtics lead by 11. Here's Pritchard. Cornette sets a screen. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown from behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Craig with a screen on Robinson. And Horford gets it to go. Horford's got his first 2 points. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Horford with some nice D. Celtics lead by 16. Tatum inside. McBride covers. Outside Tatum. He takes it in. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, once Tatum sees a gap, he is gone. Off and running.
Knicks trail by 18. Outside Payne. Bridges right side. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Tatum drives in. And finished off by Tatum.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Back to Robinson. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
To the paint. Craig passes to Hauser. Bridges against Tatum. And he lobs it up to the rim. Craig, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Ooh, he got a little ahead of himself there, and it cost him dearly.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes. Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Pritchard gets it to go.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
McBride passes to Robinson. To the wing on the left. Knocked away. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Bridges with it. He has 6. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice job measuring the defense right there. Bridges sensing separation and torching him off the dribble.
Craig with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Knicks trail by 21. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. From 9 feet. That one a little long. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Craig with a screen on Bridges. The drive by Tatum. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby for 3. And Craig pulls it down. Boston leading by 21. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Brunson against Holiday, and it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics lead by 21. White finds Porzingis. A minute 37 left to play in the first half. White for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Brown passes to White. Here's Porzingis. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York making a switch here. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. High post Towns. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. White, the pass to Holiday. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Boston with a rebound. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown inside. Anunoby covering. White, the pass to Cornette. Back to White. To the middle. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Holiday. From downtown. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Cornette. Outside Holiday. Up in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Celtics out in front, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.